Alright, let's do this. My first time playing this game in 3 whole years. It's been a long time. And you know what? I've just felt like downloading it again and giving it a go. I wonder how bad I am at this game now. I'm assuming like terrible, like crashing into every wall possible. It's more than likely that that will be the case. This is a surprise? Yeah, yes, it's disaster. Let me know how the stream quality is, by the way. I haven't streamed off of my Wi-Fi before. It should be really good, and then it should cut out every now and again, and then be really good again. Is what I'm expecting from my Wi-Fi. It's literally my first race for 3 years. Oh, I hit the wall. This feels really alien to me right now. Okay, okay, we're getting it back. Oh yeah, that's coming back to me. Jesus Christ, how many potions do you want to place on the shortcut? Sweaty tryhard AI. Not bad, not bad. Seems good so far. Yeah, seems pretty good. Yeah, there will be times where it cuts out for a few seconds. I don't know whether Twitch will pick that up or whether it'll just be fine, because I know there is a slight buffer with Twitch. It's not like if your internet dies for a few seconds, it should be okay. It should be able to catch back up again, but we'll see. So far, I'm noticing that on this version of the game, how do I skip this? On the Xbox Series X version of the game, it's like really fast load times compared to, I mean, remember old gen? Old gen was ridiculous. Like, we'd be sat there in a loading screen for like a minute straight. Yeah, you especially notice it on this game, like the difference between the load times on here than the old gen it's just insane. I've noticed that because I actually haven't played this game on new gen before either. So this is an experience, and it's a good one so far after one race. Yeah, like the title says, I'm going to try and do 101% today. Just chilling. I'll upload it to YouTube as well. I'll probably put a timer on the screen on YouTube. I can't do that because I'm just streaming through my Xbox. I don't have a way of doing it externally right now. My what's it called? The thing that you plug in to record your videos, basically. That isn't up to date enough to do new gen. Only Xbox One is the latest. I bought one older one so that I could record PS1 and PS2. And I haven't bought a new one, so. That was close. Should really have used that earlier. 117. You know what? That's not very fast, but it's safe. Oh, the PC battery's running low. 1 second. I've got you all up on my laptop right now. Ah, there we go. I've plugged it in. That should be fine now. So how do I skip this as fast as possible? Do I just have to wait until it says press A to continue? I think so. Yeah, I was playing Skyrim recently, Disaster, and yeah, I noticed that too. Like, everything about that game is just so much faster. Like, not having to sit in a load screen and read the same menu message like 6 times until it goes away is pretty nice. How are the audio levels, by the way, guys? I forgot to ask that. Is everything okay?
Look who finally showed up.
Of course, I lost my fire. Okay, we're definitely getting it back now. No way, I didn't hit anything. What a dumb game. Keeping fire through that first shortcut is actually really difficult, so I'm not really surprised that in my 3rd ever race on this game in 3 years, I wasn't able to do it. That would have been very ambitious. But yeah, I'm treating this like a speedrun. Like I said, on YouTube I will be adding a timer. And whenever I get a free day and I want to play this game, I'll probably stream it and try and beat my time. I might do any percents as well. I need to get used to that. That corner there is, I mean, I wasn't hitting a wall, but it's an invisible wall that's there. Sub 2 minutes. We'll take it. What's terrible is the amount of times I lost fire there and I still beat the Dev Ghost. The Dev Ghost on that track is like just over 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes point something. And that was like a really slow time. The longest part, actually, is waiting on this screen. Oh, I know. I still think that they should have been, like, on every single track, they should have made the Dev Ghost a full second faster. Like, their total time should have been a full second faster. The hard tracks would have been very hard, like Crash Cove would have been very hard. Still doable, because it would have been a low 118. My fastest time's a 117.94 on that track. So it's still doable. Like, you've got 3 temps on my time on Crash Cove. But like any faster than that on some of those tracks, and it's just not going to be possible for 99% of players. So I think 1 second would have been good if they'd have done that, but they didn't. They made it pretty easy. There's just some things that you do not forget, and jumping like that over the side of the sewer is exactly one of them. Oh my god, this is the rust showing right here in all these walls. Nothing changes actually. I mean, that wasn't even, that happened when I wasn't rusty. Oh, brilliant. You think they were hard enough, Disaster? Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, I hear what you're saying. I did have a ridiculous amount of hours in this game, and it's not just this game either. I had a ridiculous amount of hours in the original CTR as well, so coming into this game, I had like an insane advantage over most people. I'd actually speedrun the game a bunch of times on Adventure, and I got to like top 30 in the world for the original CTR, for the Adventure. So, yeah, I definitely had a good leg up for sure, and it did definitely help. Yeah, Disaster, but again, that's you being really good at platform games. Whereas me, being absolute trash at platform games, I really struggled. Like I couldn't even get the like the platinum times or whatever it was. Like that was really difficult for me. I got like 1 or 2 and then my game corrupted and then I never played it again. Fun times. Yeah, I suppose so. Vision. Makes sense. I mean, the only reason I say that it should have been harder is because they're the hardest challenge in the entire game. Not everyone has to be able to complete them. But, I mean, everyone has their own views, I suppose, on that. The first... Oh, I just did a speed ghost by accident, let's go. Oh, stop hitting the walls, please. The first of the bosses. I tell you what, they made easy mode too easy, didn't they? Although people would struggle because they wouldn't turbo boost ever. Which is not an ideal strategy. Activate this while the TNTs are all blowing up around me. What? My shield had already gone. Why did it come back when I hit that TNT? I mean, I'll take it. 116.94. There we go. We're getting faster on Ruse. Using old music, I see? Yeah, I didn't change it. It was whatever was set from 3 years ago. God, all this CTR stuff is coming back to me. Yes, me too. I mean... Yeah, Disaster. How time changes, eh? Crazy. Where am I going? I don't want to go that way. Like I said, we're going for 100%, so... 101% even.
Collect the
I can't remember the last time I actually did the adventure mode for this game. I did it a few times, but it's probably like 4 years ago that I did the adventure.
Look who finally showed up.
I like how you're surprised by that, Maggie. I'm not at all. I've spoken to Disaster so many times that I know he's a very smart boy. Four years of uni. No, couldn't be me. I think I should probably go for the shortcuts now, or get the letters. That would be nice. And I jumped too early. Nice one, Ross. Am I actually going to fail this? Wait, the letter isn't there? I thought it was up there. Oh my god, I've actually choked this. I'm gonna have to restart. What a speed run. Gonna have to restart on a track. God damn. The thing is, I've actually forgotten where all these letters are on these tracks. And I jumped over it. Wow, nice one. Supposed to collect the tokens? No. Since when? Oh, so that's what collecting a token seems to do. Nice. We'll take those. I realised where the R is. It's around the side, but there's no point going around the side on that one, because the AI are kind of close. You're risking getting hit by an item, even though it is on easy, so it's going to be... They're going to be miles behind anyway, let's be honest. After the first corner, they're probably out of view. And then I believe it's round the outside over here. Unless I'm just lying. Oh, it is. Nice. Yeah, that was always going to happen, going that high up on the wall. Obviously, you know I had to be using Big Norm. Like, how could I not? The legacy and all that, you know. This man was my whole career. For like 2 years. Everyone I'd ever talked to would be like, oh, you were that guy who used Big Norm. Or that big guy, because no one actually knew his name. Which was even more funny. Everyone was like, yeah, you're the guy who plays as that fat character. In fact, I had someone on YouTube message me about this game the other day. Like 2 days ago. Saying the exact thing. Saying, oh, you used to play as that fat guy. And I replied to him, I said, yeah. And then he was replying to me a bunch on YouTube comments, and I was just like, you know what? You've actually made me want to play this game. So shout out to that guy in the YouTube comments. You made this happen. Because I wouldn't have played this game otherwise. Yeah. Norm Bucks or whatever we called them. I can't remember. It was that long ago.
The more Wumpa fruit you collect, the faster you...
Thing is, I'd love to come back to streaming full time again. I think it would be awesome to do, but now I actually have responsibilities.
Get the lowest time you can by racing fast.
So I have a full-time job at the moment. So yeah, good luck with streaming every day. It's just not possible. But I'll try and bring them back as much as I can. I mean, I don't know what I'll be playing. Probably this, more often than not, but I'll probably throw in some other games in there too. I like how sometimes I can't make it with full fire. And then other times I do. Without fire at all. The jankiness of this track, I suppose. They had to fix it because the shortcut wasn't working. I think I need at least gold, right, on these tracks? I think to get 101% you need gold or better. Could be wrong. Does anyone actually remember if that's true? I don't think I need platinum. I know I needed platinum in the CNK on Game Boy Advance game. Wow, I almost missed it. That's definitely going to be gold, at least. Wow, it was platinum. Okay. Not as quite as good as my -6 second time, but we'll take it. You're supposed to be at work, but you're sick? Oh no, Maggie. Hope you recover okay, you know. I hear COVID's coming back. In places around me anyway, it's on the rise again. I suppose it's because we've had a load of holiday makers down in Cornwall all summer, so... yeah, not great. Hi Ross, you likely don't remember me because I'm on a new account. I can't actually read that. First stream I ever watched on Twitch, I really thank... Amazing memories you've made for me and your entire community. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That's the whole reason why I did it in the first place was to make a community and for everyone to enjoy this game because it was just so good. Yeah, it's such a shame that this game died when it did. I was so close to getting partnered on Twitch and then the game died and a lot less people wanted to watch it because it wasn't being updated anymore. People moved on to other things. I honestly think if the game survived another like 2 weeks, I would have got partnered on Twitch. But it is what it is. Oh, I missed it. They love placing potions there. It's actually ridiculous. Okay, I'm definitely getting back the muscle memory now. I'm able to take the corners a bit tighter. Nowhere near like the level of like my time trials or whatever, but like I'm getting there. You know, it's not perfect. I've only been playing for what? Not even that long, but definitely coming back to me. Yo, Kira, thank you for gifting a sub, man. Appreciate that. 292 gift subs. What a guy, man. What is this guy? Who is this clown? Oh, and thank you for subbing yourself, Kira. Man's at work with CTR Ross on the go. Yeah, boy. That's what we like to see. I just got an ad on my own stream. You love to see it.
Turbo from jumping.
Why can I choose CTR challenge? Why is that still a thing? You should be able to choose it again after you've done one of each. The option should go away until you've done both. Now you just need a Kuma here? Yeah, absolutely. That would get all the boys back. Although Thick isn't here, is he? So mod gang, you know. I literally went through that box with the back end of my cart, but nothing happened. How did I lose fire? What? I'm clearly just very trash at this game. I've already got all these boxes. Oh, there was one underneath the thing, wasn't there? Yeah. You've had enough of the ads. Instant subscribe. Thank you, Vision. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, Twitch is actually dreadful for ads. Kira with the gift sub to Disaster. There you go, Kira. No ads. Oh, Disaster, no ads for you. Let's go.
Collect every crystal in the arena before the time runs out. If you get them all, you will win a prize.
What's funny, Maggie, is I don't even say that anymore. Or I never really have the chance to say it, to be fair. Oh, now this is really testing my memory. Oh god, this is gonna be a joke. I can't control the car yet. Oh, Jesus. This is so painful for me. I used to be able to do this so well, and now I'm just trash. I think I go up now. And then under. These two. Really testing my memory there. Oh, and then this one. I think it's just these ones. It's because I'm on easy mode. They give you way more time for easy. It's actually quite a challenge if you're playing on hard. You actually have to be kind of fast. You want to play CTR now? I apologize for subjecting you to that torture. No one wants to play CTR. Did you ever play Crash Team Rumble? Not once, no. Didn't even try it. Yeah, neither. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I heard that... Basically, I was watching the... they were doing some interviews with the people who made it, and all they kept saying was, it's not a MOBA. And I kept thinking to myself, stop telling us what it's not, tell us what it is, and what's good about it. Because they didn't say anything about what's good about it, ever. And I'm just like, that's a major red flag for me. I'm not doing that. I love how on this track, they're all basically just where you'd go anyway. These letters, like, oh wow. I really am terrible. Oh, I tried to just do pulse width. It was never gonna work because I never knew how to do it in the first place, never mind right now. That was nice. Luke, thank you for the sub. He's bloody back. Yeah, that's me. You give me a call tonight? Okay, cool. Go for it, mate. I'm free all day today, and I'm free all day tomorrow, which is fantastic. And then I'm working like 1,000,000 hours for the rest of the week. Keep hitting that invisible wall. It's kind of annoying. Now, I've forgotten where the letters are, I'll be honest. I have no idea. That was a nice U-turn. No idea where this C is. You in the shortcut? No. Are you this side? No. You're here. And I jumped over you. Brilliant. Do I have to not jump for that? That seems kind of risky. Not jumping. Oh, brilliant. I missed it. I forgot about it. Oh, you...
Look who finally showed up.
Well, that was done. I hate these tokens. I've got the brain of a goldfish. I can't remember to grab 3 tokens every track. The game's asking too much of me. Yeah, you literally can't jump for that. Okay, I'll try not jumping next time. Next lap. That one was always a pain to get. I'm trying to do things that are way too advanced for my skill level at the moment. There's absolutely no way I should be going for these crazy U-turns, because it's just... I don't have the car control yet. Yeah, it's a non-jump. Good to know. Saw that coming a mile off and I just didn't move. Okay, I've got all the tokens. We're chilling. CTR Rust, yeah. Oh my god, stop reading chat. I keep driving into walls when I read chat. Rust on easy mode is like watching Verstappen every week, with the exception of yesterday's race. Yeah, I've been watching them F1 the entire time. Whole season so far has been... everyone says it's not been very exciting, but if you just don't count Max Verstappen, then... yeah, it was just... you know, fine. It was actually quite exciting. The rest of the field. But then Singapore was very exciting. So... yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. I still think Verstappen just had an off day and they'll fix it and he'll be back to the top, but... I mean... still pretty good. See, that's why I stopped streaming Melania, as I kept reading chat, making mistakes. Yeah, fair enough. I started playing through Elden Ring, Kira, trying to beat every, what are they called? What are the bosses called that give you the thing at the end of it? Can't remember the word for it. There's like 15 of them. Melania's one of them. Not the Great Rune, but it's the other thing. The thing that you can hand in to like get like a weapon or something. You probably know what I mean. But I was doing speedruns of that using loads of different weapons in the game, and I managed to do it like 10 times. So I beat Melania with about 10 different weapons. I ended up stopping playing Elden Ring after that because I got a bit bored of it, just doing the same thing over again, just using a different weapon every time. I was in the middle of doing it with a hand crossbow. Was my last one that I was doing, and then I just stopped playing it midway through the playthrough. You know what you mean, but you can't remember the word? Yeah, it's like a long word. Oh, it's Remembrances, isn't it? All Remembrances Run? I think that's what it's called. It's like the 15 hard bosses in the game. Or main story bosses plus the hardest bosses as well. That's what I consider it as. Yeah. Yeah, so I was doing that, and I did it about 10 times with a bunch of different weapons. I actually got Melania down. Like, I'd learned her first phase especially was fine, and then I'd just, like, just pummel her and just keep knocking her over in the second phase and just hope that she didn't actually get any attacks off. But back to CTR, you know, as we are here for CTR, we're almost done with Hub 1. Which is pretty nice. Just got the last relic race of this one to do. What I find silly about this game is that if you play on easy mode for relics, they give you like an extra 6 seconds of time for the platinum. I don't think difficulty should come into getting the platinum relic for this game. Because people were like struggling all the time back in the day, saying like, oh Ross, how do I beat all these platinum relics? They're really difficult, like I can't do it. The first thing I'd tell them would be, are you playing on easy mode? And if not, do it, because you get an extra 6 seconds on every track. Obviously, they're all easily possible for someone like me, or at least they were, probably not anymore, but they were back in the day on medium or hard difficulty. But yeah, the fact that they made them so much easier on easy mode meant that they weren't actually, it wasn't actually that cool to see someone with it early on in the game because it wasn't that hard. The hard part was actually collecting the boxes, I remember. No one had cart control that early in the game. No one was U-turning. Even the good players from original CTR weren't really U-turning because it wasn't that much of a used mechanic. Because you'd instantly lose your fire every time you U-turned on that game. There'd only be like certain corners on like Tiny Arena where you'd actually want to U-turn because there's like a boost pad around the other side of it or whatever. That was the only time it would actually save you time in that game. You'd lose all your reserves doing it. So yeah, hitting the boxes was difficult, which is why people struggled, but yeah, easy mode was just easy mode for this. Balanced is best. Kira, you've been watching me for how long play this game? Surely you now know that balanced is not the best, you're just based, is what you are. That's besides the point. I think it's the exact point, actually. There's nothing wrong with being a main of another engine. You just need to get in your head that you are handicapping yourself. And that's okay. But saying it's the best is just objectively not true. Okay, there we go. That's Hub 1 done. I don't know about you guys, but I'm thoroughly enjoying this so far. I didn't think I would, but this game, it just brings back so many good memories, man. The playing of online lobbies, which was absolutely awful for 16 hours a day. I mean, how else would you want to spend your time, you know? Yeah, I get what you mean, Kira. I mean, it is fun to do that. How many times would I play online and just use turn engine and destroy people still? Like, it's... You just get a rush out of it. If you handicap yourself and you still manage to dominate in a game, it's like... It's like the ultimate ego flex. This track I actually need to grab items. Ones that I can shoot forward, which this one I can. I wanted that one per, but whatever. I didn't actually get a boost pad, which is kind of bad. Yo, can someone gift a sub to me, please? Can I sub to myself? I'm kidding, obviously. I'm just not signed in on my laptop, so I keep getting ads. Not that I've got it up on my laptop to watch it, I've got it up just so that I can see the chat, but... Yeah, that's... I suppose actually, because I'm not signed in and I'm getting ads, I'm actually earning myself ad revenue by watching myself. Let's go. Free 1 cent. I'll take it. Boosting ad revenue? Exactly. I get like 1 cent extra. Defense, defense. You should have auto sub regardless. Yeah, true. True, true. Yeah, Disaster. I love that game for doing that. I mean, it's a shame that they went the way that they did with Plants vs. Zombies.
Congratulations! You win a trophy.
I was actually watching some of Wolfie's videos very recently, and he had a video out about maybe 4 weeks ago saying that he's not playing Plants vs. Zombies anymore, which I think is a great idea for him. I mean, he's beating a dead horse at that point. I mean, what else is there to do for him in that game?
Just stay back there.
Oh, I failed it. I love the music in this game, man. Coco Park's music hits different, you know? Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't really like BFN, but it wasn't even the gameplay that was the issue for me, it was just the time to kill. I think the time to kill was too long, and Nightcap was just way too OP at the start. And then I didn't really give it much of a chance after that. And I feel like a lot of people were the same. They played the early access of the game, and then they were like, yeah, no. I should become a VTuber with Big Norm as the model. Maybe someday, Kira. Maybe someday. Are you saying my real face isn't good enough? Is this what you're saying, Kira? How dare you? I'll be having words. I'll tell Zendeist what you just said.
Congratulations! You win a trophy.
How mean. Now on to one of the more difficult tracks. It's really going to test my skills now. Oh yeah, I've still got it. Lost fire there. Right, I can grab the pad from here. Oh, I messed it up. We had to go for it. You know we did. Let's pull out all the stock. Give me those Wumpa coins, man. I need them for the shop. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Although now, because I've been doing that, I've got no boost, so... Bye. I need to buy my favourite character from the shop. Oh, I'm jumping too late. Or too early, should I say. Put another potion there. I'm jumping way too early, like too far away from the wall. I'll just take the normal way this next lap because it's not really worth it. Oh, I went for the newer shortcut. Driving up the wall and then skipping the whole pyramid. There's so many shortcuts on this track. Broken ones. Now there's a familiar face. When was that discovered? Probably like 2 years ago. You drive up the wall and then you skip that little pyramid jump and it saves like 0.2 of a second or something. Yeah, I understand that, Kira. There's good things either way with that. You can have good or bad interactions, I suppose. Depends on your community, I suppose. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. I think Geordie was the first person I saw starting to do it when he uploaded like a world record video of the track. And that would have been like 2+ years ago now. I mean, I'd already stopped playing the game at that point when that was found. Yeah, this is my first time actually touching this game in 3 years. The rust is wearing off slightly. I'm still nowhere near up to where I was at. I skimmed that, so I lost all my speed, but I kept the fire, which was kind of the game to do. Yeah, I knew that was coming. You haven't really been keeping up with NFTCs? Yeah, fair enough. Oh my god, I'm so rusty and it's painful for me. Yeah, anyone that can't be here for the whole thing and wants to watch the whole thing, it will be on YouTube later. I'm going to try and put a timer on the screen for the YouTube video too, so that then it can be classed as a speed run, in inverted commas, even though it's a de-rust run. I'm just loving the load times. I can't get over the load times on New Gen. It's actually insane. This is the first time playing it with New Gen load times, and it's so fast compared to Old Gen. It's ridiculous. I think my fastest ever time doing the Adventure 101% was around like 5.5 hours on Old Gen. But that's including all the load times. I never did the split of like pausing the timer whenever you were on the load screen. So I suppose we'll see. Because I'm playing absolutely awfully, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm playing terribly. But I wouldn't be surprised if I actually beat my best time in this run. Just because I'm saving minutes, if not an hour, with just load times alone. I actually think I remember timing it, or guessing how much it would take, and I'm pretty sure a third of the entire run of the 5.5 hours was just on a load screen. Which means it was like close to 2 hours of load screens in a 5.5 hour run. Which is absolutely insane. Like, that should not be a thing. That's what I was trying to do on the first run of this round. How nice of him to not place potions in the pyramid. I'm still too bad to get fire on this track. There's no way I can do the turnaround one without fire. Like, not a chance.
Not himself today.
You don't have time? Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I'm working full-time jobs, so I'll only be able to play, well, like, I don't even know, like, twice a week, maximum. Because I've also moved out, so I've got chores to do, which is not as bad as it sounds, to be fair. I mean, I've gotten used to it. But yeah, it's, I do not remember how to do this. I will be honest. I cannot remember the route. And I missed that one. What is the route for this? I should probably have gone round the edge first, but I can't remember how to do it. And there's one here. Yeah. There's one there that I missed. I should have got that earlier. I need to come up with a route for these again. Ah! They're so thin. Really hard to grab them. Completely missed. And then it's an instant turnaround, yeah. And that. And this one should be my last. Yeah, okay. Really, if I wanted to go faster as well, I should be playing in offline mode, I think. Because the screen with the getting the coins doesn't show up, and it would be faster. Go on then, let's do Papoose first. Has anyone experienced any lag so far with the stream? Let me know if you have. This is the first time streaming off of my new internet. I've got Starlink internet. It's very expensive, but there are kind of trees in the way. because it's a satellite Wi-Fi system. But there are kind of trees in the way, so every now and again it will get blocked by a tree and cut out for a few seconds. So if it affects the stream, I apologize, there's nothing I can do about it. But the rest of the time when it's actually up, it should be like really nice quality. Well, lucky for me... Oh, it's not even round there, it's here. That's the relic craters behind that one, isn't it? Oh well, we've got all the things already. Now let's just drive. I'll read what you guys say about the lag after this race. I actually need to focus for Happers. Nice. Oh, why are you placing a potion there, man? How rude. One of these AI is a Giga Chad, and I don't know who it is, but that was an epic potion placement. Yeah, I ran out of fire. The entire time it's cut out once for 3 seconds. Okay. I'm very happy with that then. That's really good. I'll do the Relic of Papyrus Pyramid as well. This will be the last... No, it's not the last time I need to do this track. Because I've got the Gem Cups to do later on. Almost forgot about that. How long have we been going for? Let's say. Okay, so the stream's been about 1 hour and 4 minutes, so I'm gonna guess... I mean, the YouTube video will show exactly what time it is, but I don't actually know it right now. But I guess we've been going for 1 hour. And I missed most of those boxes, which is annoying. The thing is, I only need golds, so doing that is actually bad. Because if you're going for a speed run, it doesn't matter how much time you save with the boxes. What matters is how fast you complete the track while still getting gold. And no, I'm just gonna play it safe in this run. I mean, and it's a D-Rust run. Who cares, right? But basically what I was trying to say is it's not about in-game time with relics, it's about how fast you can do them without having to go out of your way to collect boxes. It's about real-world time. Which is quite an interesting dynamic for a speedrun actually, because it's quite counterintuitive when it comes to relics. You sort of want to avoid boxes on purpose, so that you only just get gold. I mean, I only just got platinum there, but that's way too many boxes, basically. Yeah, disaster. The thing is, right, with this game, they made the box placements on the CTR tracks quite good. But the CNK tracks are terrible. Like, some of them are so hard to get for the physics in this game that it's just ridiculous. Like, Clockwork Wumper, for example, they're all right in the corner of the track. You have to be able to U-turn, like, insanely well to be able to get those and keep your fire. It just doesn't make any sense why they did that. I should have waited to get that. Wait, I just got lifted up from that side of the rock? I didn't realize that was even possible. Now I need to remember quite quickly where this T is. Is it on the exit here? Yes, it is. They've only just finished one lap, and I've just finished two. That is sad for them. Yeah, I didn't get a landing boost, and it cost me my fire. Going good so far. Other than the few tracks that I've had to restart, which is a really big time loss, it's not been too bad. I'm definitely de-resting. My thumb is going to be dead though, I know it is. By the time I get to the end of this run, but I don't see any amount of driving ability difference where I could actually be losing time to my fastest ever adventure mode run. Just because of the load times. Because you have to remember, the load times in adventure mode were the slowest load times out of any in the entire game. For some reason, on old gen, they were like... It's just ridiculous on adventure mode, I remember. Like, to get into the first race, it would take you like 2 whole minutes. Wait, I've already done this. I just pressed restart as well. This is what I mean. They should have it so where it just goes straight to Relic when you go into the portal, rather than having to press down to go to Relic. I remember how annoying that jump is. Sometimes you just don't get that height for no reason. Well, I got both of those annoying boxes. Pretty sure I can just drive now. Yeah, and because I didn't get the boost earlier, I lost my fire. This will not be platinum. There's no way. I didn't get so many boxes. Oh, it is platinum. Wow. What a joke. That would have been platinum on hard difficulty as well. That's how ridiculous that was. I got like just over half the boxes and it was still platinum. Honestly, going for gold relics could literally just be not going for boxes at all. Like, I might not even need any.
You've earned a relic.
To get some of these. Okay, so those are done. I've just got Dingo Canyon and Tiger Temple left in this hub. I may have lost my fire, but I kept all my speed somehow. While hopping. Okay, that's there. I can go left side next lap. This one's the hard one. Nice. I knew that was going to happen. You know it's bad when you only just lap them on easy. A lot of time saved to be had on some of these. Before I started my stream today, I was actually checking the time trial leaderboards and like I'm still like top 60 on every track. After not playing for 3 years, that's not bad. I think my highest is Papu's Pyramid, where I'm like 25th. I just did it again. Oh my god. I need to stop spamming. I'm sure I'm higher on like the relic leaderboards and the ring rally especially as well. Yo, Hypno. Thank you, man. Thank you. This is complete de-rust. Haven't played in 3 years. We racing? Yes. Yes, we are. We're crash teaming. Which button is Axel? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. That's how long it's been. It's how long it's been for me. Just like exactly 3 years, I think. Since I last played this game. The funny story about me getting back into this game today is that I had one YouTube comment from a video I posted like 2 years ago. He messaged on the video like yesterday talking about the game, and he made me want to play it. So I just came back. So yeah, thanks to that guy, this is happening right now. Otherwise this would not have been happening. It's pretty funny. Ah. Honestly, I've grabbed way too many boxes for this. This game's so easy when it comes to relics. I've still got some little techs in me, but it's gonna take a while to get back to where I was previously. That was risky. Did not think I was gonna make that. Hashtag team that guy. Yeah, I don't even know his name. Don't even think I've ever recognized him before. But yeah. Apparently I raced him back in the day online. As I probably did with everybody that was on Xbox. I'm loving the load times. I've said it about 6 times already, but these load times are just so good. I only ever played on old gen and it was like 2 minutes waiting after every single race. Like, no thank you. That's not my idea of fun. Whereas with this, it's like 10 seconds. Yeah, I actually timed it one time. A 5.5 hour run was how long it would take, including the load times, to do 101%. And like, it was like 2 hours of that was load times. It's literally like almost half the time that you spent playing the game was actually just sat in a load screen. Oh, we got lucky with the box again. Hypno, you need some luck from me, man. I remember watching you so many times, and the amount of times your runs would die on Tiger Temple because you didn't have the item box that you needed. It was quite painful for you, I'm sure, but for everyone watching, it was absolutely hilarious. I remember you did so many runs in a row and you just kept having to reset here because you just didn't get an item box. So funny. The pain of item RNG in speedruns there. It's near and dear to my heart, that's for sure. Yeah, I've forgotten how to do this completely. Am I gonna get an item? Oh, you bet I am. Most of you switched to PS? Yeah, I just stopped playing, honestly. Life took over. Went and got a job instead. Wait. Oh, I'm so dumb. I don't even want to talk about it. I forgot I was doing the CTR relic challenge again, or the token again. That's like the 4th time I've done that. Completely forgot to even grab the letters. What an idiot. I don't even know where the C is. Like, actually, I've forgotten. Not there. Oh, it's that is unbelievable. Why is it there? Who designed this game? Oh well, it gives me a chance to prove my point that I'm lucky with boxes, and I've just gone 6 for 6 with the shortcut. Technically, this run is already 9 for 9 with this track for the shortcut. Yeah, I mean, this will take me a few runs of this to get back up to speed. Nothing happened. First try. Let's go. We're first trying everything today. This is great. As far as I'm aware, there are still lobbies on PlayStation. Like, you can find a lobby pretty easily on there. Which is really nice to see, actually, that the community is still somewhat of a thing. I don't actually know which way's the fastest to drive. It must be this way, right? To get to Tiger Temple. There's some tournaments. Yeah, that's cool. Xbox tournaments ended pretty much when I stopped playing. We did like hundreds of tournaments there. Every week, without fail, we'd have like 3 tournaments. It was insane. Going this way is actually bad for this relic. Although, like I said, I only need gold. I don't know what the time is for gold. It'd be nice to have like a sheet of all the gold times in this game. That way I know exactly what I need to aim for and how many boxes I will need. At one point, I will actually take this seriously and I will actually route each track for the relics. I think that's a good idea. Then I know exactly how much cutting it close I need and how fast I can actually drive. You don't want to be collecting too many boxes, it wastes too much time. If I can not take any more boxes and just take the shortcuts, then that's seconds of time saved. Like right now, the Sapphire I see is 130. And I'm at 28, so I shouldn't actually need any more boxes at all. Yeah, I mean, I platinumed by 9 seconds. You did manage to get a few matches on Switch a few months ago? Nice. How long was the wait time, though, to get into the game? I'm sure you could find some on Xbox right now, but I'm sure the wait time to get into the lobby is probably a long time. At least a few minutes, right? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I am on easy, so that makes it every single track you've got 6 seconds longer than if you were on medium or hard. Like the platinum on every track is 6 seconds easier for some reason, which doesn't really make any sense to me, but there we are. Up 3 though, let's go. I'm sending you something on Discord, should be accurate. Oh god. My loading time's not long enough to look at this vision. What'd you expect? I've got 10 seconds to see this. Yeah, too late. Of course, what a joke. Why am I so bad? And I don't like my chances at the fence cut when I'm going up. I just saw my stream freeze. For a second or so. Oh, I went too far left. Flipped the wall. It's really close. Oh, you sent me the times for all the relics on easy? Oh, that's awesome, man. Let's have a look at this. Thanks. I've screenshotted that. I won't look at it now, but I'll look at it next time I do it. Maybe tomorrow. Depends what I've got to do tomorrow. You might have a double stream, boys. Potentially. Then it'll be a long time till my next one. Just because I don't have another day off. Oh, stream. What you doing, man? The trees are getting in the way, man.
Just stay back.
Hey look, it's Luke's favourite track, and he's not even here to watch it. I always loved Dragon Mines, I don't know why other people didn't. What a track this is. A display of skill is needed for this track. That's why people didn't like it so much, because it's so skillful. I understand not liking it about the whole having to skip the cutscene in a certain place on time trial to get the minecarts to be in the right place. That is kind of stupid, but everything else about the track is god tier. This is one of the best tracks in racing games, just full stop. Never mind just CTR, like, of all racing games, it's one of the best tracks in there, for sure. People hated that shortcut. Yeah, I mean, it's a skill issue, isn't it? That's what it is. It's literally it. It's you need a lot of skill to be able to do that track. Separated the men from the boys, as they say.
Congratulations! You win a trophy!
Do I? Thank you. I will gladly accept such a gift. Another god tier track here. Do we go for it, boys? Do we risk it? You bet we do. I shouldn't have drifted into it. That was dumb. I realized when I was doing it, I was like, wait. I got the setup for it wrong. It would have been awesome if I got it though. Yeah, drifting into that shortcut is just dumb. Don't do that. I wanted lap 1 big boy. Didn't work. Remember, you have to go on the right hand side of this to get the blue fire, otherwise you just go flying over it. It was a bit of an oversight from the makers of the track, but we moved. Oh, I forgot you have to jump early. It's not like PS1 version. Oh no, what did I do? I want blue fire. Let me fall off. There we go. It came back to me. It took a while. What a soundtrack, by the way. Yeah. It's just so many good memories. Solid finish? Yeah, recovered it at the end for sure. That part wasn't too bad. It used to be so much better though. It's gonna be so good when I'm as good as I used to be.
Congratulations! You win a trophy!
Thanks, man. Ooh, tiny arena. This track from memory had one of the easiest dev trials of them all. It was a 209 or something. Yeah, that's pretty easy. I'd argue Mystery Caves is probably the easiest in the game. Over 2 minutes on Mystery Caves is absolutely awful. Although, this track is also extremely easy. The time save that you can get on the dev on this track is like 17 seconds, if not more. Why am I trying to restart? I thought I was playing time trial. I was just so hyped up when dev times came out for like a challenge in this game. Because I'd just taken a decent length break from the game as well, maybe like 3 weeks or something from the game. And then the dev times came out. And I was like, damn, okay, this is my time to come back. I was rusty. I came back, so I wasn't even very good. And I beat all the dev times as soon as they came out from the update in 2.5 hours. And I couldn't lie to you, I was a bit disappointed. I wanted more of a challenge. I wanted to be, you know, at least a couple days of attempts. to get, you know, to get to completing it. But nah, it was done in 2.5 hours. I then started speedrunning all of the dev time, like one after the other. I don't know anyone else who's really done that. I think Wolfie did a speedrun of them, but I think he only did the CTR tracks. He didn't do all of them. But with the load times as well, I did it in 1 hour 57 minutes as my fastest. And that was on old gen, so I could probably knock that down to about 1.5 hours just with load times alone. Now, it wouldn't be that much because time trial load times aren't actually that long compared to adventure especially. Like, but I'd probably cut out like 10 minutes. Yeah, I knew I was going to lose by there. All in all, a very slow, tiny arena, but it's still faster than the dev by about 5 seconds. You remember me doing a lot of ring rally? Yeah, I could show you after the run if you want my leaderboards. I'm assuming I'm still top 3 on most ring rallies, top page, top 9 on the relics, and then like I've already seen my time trials. I'm at least 60th on every track. I think my highest is 25th on Tapoos, I think I said, and I think Gingerbread Joyride I'm like 25th as well. Which is funny because my Gingerbread Joyride run was when I back from way before, when I was using analog stick still for everything. I was U-turning using the analog stick, which I was doing from the start of the game up until when they reset the leaderboards. Because that time was 2 days after the entire leaderboard got reset in their final update for the game before they left it. That was when I got that Gingerbread Joyride time, and it's still 25th on Xbox. It was just a really solid run, and it took me ages to get. Really pushing the boundaries. Thing is, towards the end of my time playing this game, I went through all my time trials and beat all of them. But I was using Pura at the time. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like the fact that I did. Now I've got Pura on pretty much every leaderboard of mine is just Pura, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna have to go back when I get good at this game again and beat every single time I have on time trial. And I'm gonna try and beat them all and change it all to Big Norm. Every single one of my time trials is gonna become Big Norm. That's the plan anyway. Anyway, we've just unlocked Hub 4. We're not going to do Hub 4 yet. We're going to go back and do the rest of Hub 3. There's a few of mine still with Big Norm. I'm not surprised, yeah. I must have changed halfway through doing it. But there are some times that are going to be really hard to beat, like Crash Cove, I've got a 117.94. I know there's a lot of time save there, but I remember how long it took me to get that. Can you drift, please? Pressing the button and nothing was happening. Okay, the C's there, that's good to know. I should have got that on the one, really, because I'll have blue fire, and getting that with blue fire is going to be tough. There's one here, so we'll go for that. Now, where's the T? Is it behind here? No, it's not. Where is the T on this track? I missed it, right? Nice. No. I thought I'd avoided it, but clearly not. What a miscalculation that was. I may as well try it, just for the memes, you know. I won't learn how to do it again if I don't try it. Yeah, that was my tag. How did you know that? How did you know loads, but I mean, I remember your name on Twitch as well, but I don't remember you from, like, all the way back then. Long-time fan? Yeah, clearly. I do recognize your name, though. Same with 3D Monster as well. I mean, you were a long-time fan as well. Yeah, basically the story behind that gamer tag was I was 10 at the time, and I didn't have Xbox Live. I just had my name as Messi on an offline account on the Xbox 360. Oh, your peers! I was gonna say, the only person I can realize who would know that would be peers. That's funny. Too scared. Peter's too scared. Good times. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say the only person who'd know that would be you, because we were like battling it out. It was only me and you who were actually good on Xbox at the start of the game. The worst part was, you'd actually beat me more than I'd beat you, which I didn't like, because I wasn't really used to that. Every single race would be like domination at the start of the game, and then it was just, I just find you in the lobby, and then it'd actually be a challenge. And you did beat me more times than I beat you, I remember. You always used to call me a bot. Or words to that effect. Friendly banter, it was nice. I did enjoy the competition, but yeah, it was not great when I was going for the leaderboards anyway. When I was trying to be number one and I had to win like every race. Oh, you can't even make that jump. That's so annoying. Actually, yes, you can, because I've done it on my relic race on Polar, which might still be number one, actually. This might be one of the tracks where I'm still number one for Polar relic race. I definitely was at the time when I got it. Got a lot of time and effort into this. You have to do that. I don't know why I'm trying that on a run where I can lose fire and then maybe even lose the run. But then again, the Sapphire time is 3 minutes 5 seconds. Like, what? What is that? This is one of those tracks where you don't actually need a box. I've just realised you could get the maybe even the platinum on this track without grabbing a box. Maybe not. Close though. If you had a really good run, like a 157 on this track or something. You probably would end up picking up a box though. Yeah, I knew I was going to lose fire, I didn't have enough reserves. Okay, so my polar passes have been absolutely terrible, just noted. Mainly because I've been trying to go for big boy shortcut lap 1, but... that's fine. Crash. What an amazing speedrun this is. Streaming in 2023, who does Bro think he is? I'm reminiscing of the old times. Yeah, I don't remember that, Kira. Probably a race I choose to forget. Also, I just did like tens of thousands of races in this game. I don't remember specifics. Missed it. That sucks. Just go for these now. Why not? Why am I even trying to boost? It just makes me miss. Okay. This definitely isn't the optimal way of doing this, but I have no idea how to do this. How do I not hit that nitro? I'm gonna fall off. No, I didn't. Wow. Epic. Am I actually gonna fail this? I am. I don't even know where they all are. Restart. Too many mistakes. Nice. Remember, I need to do the ones around the outside first, and then... This is one of those things in this game where I really didn't have a lot of practice doing. I hardly ever played adventure mode. Kinda tough. Also, what's with the time on this one? They actually don't give you a lot of time, unlike the other ones. I don't think I hit that, but sure. One there. One more after this one, and it's there. Nice. I apologize about the screen freezes voice. That's just how my internet is. I have little spikes of internet cutting out, and then the rest of the time my internet's absolutely fine. Okay, the T's there. I'll probably have to break for that. Otherwise I'll just jump straight over it. C, and then I think the R is here. Nice. I remember you have to actually jump early for that one, it's quite annoying. Both of them are quite annoying on this one. I'll just try and not jump, I suppose. Yeah, that doesn't work. Last lap, I might have to reverse and go for it again, maybe. I'll lose fire on purpose. I thought about just going for like crazy lines. Just feeling it, you know. Oh, you got COVID again, Stefan? That sucks, man. I was saying earlier how it's coming back. Especially around here. That was always going to happen. You know what I mean? You literally have to have no fire. You'll be wanting to get that lap 1, really. Oh, that potion is just brutal. At least it's a lore accurate though. is definitely one of those tracks, again, that I do not need to collect any boxes on, so I'm not even going to bother. Unless they're just in my way anyway, like they are right now. Putting the boxes in the dips of the jumps is actually atrocious from Beanox. What on earth were you thinking? This one is one of the hardest relics in the game to get all the boxes on. One of the least contested relic races as well, up until like a year after the game came out at least. I was running it, got a new world record, posted the video, and then had a bunch of really strong players that used to do tournaments with me, like Danny and some other people as well. I can't remember exactly who. They were all going for it as well after that. That's the issue with posting your videos and being a streamer, is that if you post a video and you're really proud of what you've done, absolutely someone that was watching it is going to go and try and beat it instantly. It happens so many times for me where I get a really strong record for me. I'd be very proud of it and I'd be very happy on stream, and then like, yeah, the day after someone's already gone and beaten it. It's what you sign up for, I suppose. See, I got platinum by 40 seconds. And I wasn't even going for the boxes.
That is actually a really good time, disaster. I will say that you might not have been the strongest player in this game, but a 117 on Coco Park with Axel is actually kind of nasty.
Ray, you've earned a relic.
I'm pretty sure at one point we were in like a call or something. It might not have even been you there, disaster, but I seem to remember someone mentioning a Coco Park Axel time. It might have been yours, but you might not have even been there. But I did try and beat it. Or it might have been Stefan's actually that I tried to beat, and I beat it first try, but it wasn't by a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Stefan. The last time I played this game was 3 years ago. Before literally this run now, I didn't have the game downloaded for 3 years. It's crazy. Years maybe since I streamed, like properly. I know I've come back about 70 times from my break from streaming, which I apologise for, because each time I'm just not going to say I'm back. I'm just going to stream whenever I feel like. I think that's the way to go now, because I can't disappoint anyone. Yeah, we're back. I don't know what happened there. That was very odd. My internet completely died for a second. It's not great, but there we are. And because of that, I now have no idea how much time I've spent doing this. It says 2 hours, 4 minutes. Okay, I can just add that to whatever time it says. No. It's pretty good time though, to be fair. Like I said, my fastest ever time doing an adventure mode was about 5.5 hours on old gen. We're probably gonna beat that. Mine says like a minute. Hello, barbecue. Welcome back, man. After like 3 years of not being here. If anything, me restarting my stream there is probably good, right? Because now people have got a notification again that I've gone live. You know, that was just tactics. Really, I pulled out the internet on purpose. Mid-run. Get people to come and watch. What just happened? I'm sorry. How on earth did I just jump over that box? Oh. How's you keeping safe? Hope everything's going well for you. Hope the kids are safe, you know. Must have had about 3 by now. It's been long enough. You're all dads now, I bet. Every single one of you. Imagine being a dad in uni disaster. Could you imagine? You're expecting the TCM stream soon? Yeah, I have been playing it a good amount. I will say that. I haven't played it in a while, probably close to a week, but that's just because I've been streaming a lot. Not streaming a lot, working a lot. Yeah, I'm like level 40, but I play off Jess's account. I don't even play off my account anymore. We just share the account and we play off that.
Ray, you've earned a relic.
Yeah, it's a really good game actually. I do enjoy it. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna stick to streams of this probably, just chill. That's what I had an urge to play today, so here we are. None of your friends like it to say it's too hard. Yeah, I mean, we can't all be god gamers, can we? Wasn't very clean, but we got over. Again, wasn't very clean, but we got over it. Nice, clean. Pretty decent Blizzard bluff right there. We'll take that. I know what you're saying, Disaster. I do know what you're saying. But this one is actually different. Like, it doesn't feel exactly the same. But I had the same feeling going into playing that game. That it was going to be just like Dead by Daylight as well. But it's not. It's actually way better. For both sides. I do like playing both. I do tend to play the family more often though. It's just better in every way than Dead by Daylight. I'm surprised that, you know, there are still so many people playing Dead by Daylight, even now. It's crazy to me. The game's trash. It's too old, too outdated, too boring. Disaster. I was never, ever planning on playing that. Now, if you head over to twitch.tv/Kira Hadoku, I'm sure he's probably playing that right now. He's got a 24/7 live stream of it. You got rejected by the spirit. Mate, let's be honest, in that game, if there's anyone that's going to reject you, it will be Spirit, so I wouldn't feel hard done to. But for sure you go for Trapper, yeah. Yeah, he seems like a kind of Trapper guy to me. Rafe, personally. You like a good bing bongy. It's each to their own. I've actually had all platinums. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to get golds at this point. I wasn't at the start, but now I am, and I'm still getting platinum. This is just ridiculous. At least with the stream dying, it won't matter with the YouTube video, which is nice. Oh, we've done Hub 3. Nice. I'll be able to, like, stitch the two parts together to make the YouTube video for this. And it'll all look seamless and nice. No one will ever know that it died, other than if I leave this part of the run in, which I will. So everyone will know that it died. Yeah, see, Kira, this is the issue, right? You say things like that, and then you get everyone's hopes up, and then you can't be bothered. Or at least that's what I'm like. When it comes to streaming, I just can't be bothered most of the time. Wow, I'm so bad at this game. I just hit the wall again. Somehow I've kept fire, even though I hit it. It's mildly concerning. Feels weird just doing a trophy. After doing CTR tokens and relics, just doing a trophy to worry about anything else is actually kind of weird. You'd think it feels nice, but it kind of doesn't, because you feel like you're missing something. I feel like you're going to have to restart because you've messed up. Ross projecting hard? Yeah, absolutely. If I make a promise, oh guys, I'm back, I'm streaming now. It just never holds true, does it? Something always comes up. Someone reminds you, you'll do it. Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's more like it. It's nice to know, though, that the load times are not painful anymore. They're actually more than okay in this game. And it's nice to know that I can stream if I want to off this internet. It just cuts out every now and again. Not a huge deal. Oh, do I have to go down below, or is this one up here? No, it's down below, of course it is. Because it's Engine Lab. No, is it? No, it's not Engine Labs, it's Cortex Castle down here, isn't it? It's Hot Air Skyway up at the top there. Yeah, exactly, Kira. I mean, I actually have an excuse. I want to do it consistently, but because I work full time, it's very hard to find time to do it. And I don't really want to stream if I'm off at the same time as Jess either, like on one of my days off in the week. And most of the time I've got things to do on my days off as well, like chores and other nonsense. Yeah, whenever I have some free time to stream, I'll do it for sure. Oh my god, he's actually got the consistency kind of back. Watch this. Whenever you say that, it goes horribly wrong. What did I just say? Didn't I just say that? That is an amazing moment right there. Where you never say, watch this. Going inside of that spider is so satisfying, but it's so scary. You've literally just got blue fire, and if you hit the spider, you lose like 30 seconds a lap. Not quite that much, but it's an awful lot. That was a nice last lap. We'll take that.
trophy.
You can tell I'm not used to playing this game anymore. My thumbs are
Getting a little sore.
it's just what happens when you're gaming so hard.
Look who finally showed up.
I've been asking myself that question for years, Stefan. Big Norm's proportions should not actually work, but they do. There is a new shortcut on this track right here. If you do a turnaround, you can like skip the track. But you need to do it like perfectly. And I have no idea how to do it, so I'm not going to do it. Might be one for time trialing. If I can do that, then I will beat my best ever time on this track. I'll learn how to do that shortcut. Oh, I pressed hop, man. That was actually just a skipped input. Either that or I pressed it too late, one of the two. It could just be that I pressed it too late, honestly. Wow, See, I'm good at some tracks and I'm terrible at others. You know what? I'm jumping off. I want the blue fire. In a moment like that, it's actually better to just jump off. Get hit by an item. Grab the blue fire again, and then you're going to be way ahead, even though you fell off. I'm going to lose fire now. Oh, well, I will if I hit the wall, but I was going to lose it anyway. These items are brutal. Where's my hop? Yeah, Stefan, there's a few game-breaking shortcuts in this game now. Like, insane ones. The only ones that I can think of that aren't... Well, there's some that are sort of game-breaking, but they don't actually save that much time. Like, Tiger Temple has one, which is really kind of hard to pull off. What else? Obviously, there's the new Hot Air Skyway one as well, but I say new, I mean, like, it was found about a year ago.
Congratulations! You win a trophy!
Drive a certain amount at the start, get the blue fire, drive up an invisible wall, go flying into the air, then you go back over the track again into the... hopefully my stream sorts itself out because it's a bit crackly right now. You drive back over the start-finish line going backwards, go a certain distance and then turn around again and then the lap finishes. It's ridiculous. You literally drive forwards, then backwards over the start-finish line, behind the finish line, then you turn around after a certain point, drive back over the finish line again, and that's a lap. And you can do it all 3 laps. Yeah, I knew I was gonna clip that. Oh, I tried to do the little tech where you drive along the wall. It's so hard to do after lap 1. But I forgot about it until this lap. I would have tried it lap 1 if I'd remembered. There's things like that I shouldn't really be risking if I was actually doing a proper speedrun and that wasn't just me doing rusting. Oh, disaster. Thunderstruck is completely broken still. There's like 3 or 4 non-intended shortcuts still doable on that track. They're way harder than the old ones were before they patched them, but they're still doable. Yeah, I really need to work on my consistency. The feeling is back with the whole how the cart handles and things. Like I'm understanding that more. I mean, I've only been playing for like 3 hours or so, so it's not going to be all the way back yet. But I just need to work on my consistency because I'm being very risky at the moment. Which I need to get my consistency there and then be more risky after that. Hi Alex, welcome back, man. Been about 3 years, maybe less. I don't know if you were here in one of my other streams from not too long ago, but yeah. Been about 3 years since I played this game, anyway. I still remember when me and you played against each other on Guitar Hero. That was pretty fun. On Clone Hero. I did enjoy that. I think we played Solus 4, I remember that. Or was it Solus 5? One of the two. I think it was Solus 4. That killed me because I hadn't played Guitar Hero in so long, and then we went straight to playing Solus 4, and I just couldn't do it. Yes, we got it. That was a really good spiral. I absolutely butchered that every other time in the first run. Excuse me? I didn't even lose reserves there. That was me accidentally pressing brake without pressing down on the D-pad. So instead of U-turning, I just put on the brakes, which instantly loses you your fire. But I did it for like a split second. Like the tiniest amount I must have done because there's no other explanation for that. I had all the reserves in the world. And it doesn't do that when you lose reserves. It'll make a noise basically saying, oh, your reserves are gone. Rather than just disappearing out of nowhere. Oh, I drifted the wrong way. Still play that to this day. Yeah, I haven't... Honestly, since we played, I haven't touched it. exactly what we don't want. Yeah. Because Oxide is, you only have to beat him once. It's weird. So for this game, you're supposed to beat him after getting all the trophies. Because the game expects you to go for all the trophies first and then do everything else afterwards. He'll then ask you to beat him again, and you only get the percentage point for beating him after that. No, you don't actually get the percent ratey until the end of the game. It was the same in the original as well. The original CTR is the exact same. If you're doing a 101% speedrun, you don't actually face him twice. You just face him at the end, once. The only issue is you get teleported after the pinstripe race. And Stefan, the stream reset because of lag at 2 hours 4 minutes, so you can do the maths if you want. Which I will be doing later today after the stream. I will be editing the video. Yeah, the stream's a bit laggy, unfortunately. It's a shame. Nice. Yeah, so far we're on. Unless the timer reset a second time, but I don't think it did, because I didn't have to reset my stream. But you can just see the difference in the load times. Like, my fastest ever speedrun, 5.5 hours, was an insane run. Like, I had such good RNG. Like, I played it so well. Every race was so good. But because the load times were like 2 minutes a race, it was like half of the entire time of the speedrun was a loading screen. Which is just crazy, because you've got a load screen coming into the race, load screen coming out, a load screen loading into the area the way you drive, like the hub. There's load screens everywhere, and they were so long on old gen. Rip. At least I got to see. Terrible driving though. Christ. So where's the T? Oh god, where actually is the T? Not around there, no. I actually don't know where this T is. It can't be this early in the track. It's not going to be here, is it? Imagine being so good at this game back in the day, and I don't even know where the T is. Where is it? Is it in this jump? Yep. That's what happens when I focus. What a lap. Old Ross is coming back. Let's go. That was a nice lap. I'll see me streaming in a long time. Remember, used to be #1 on the leaderboards? Yeah, that was me back in the day. Streaming this game like 16 hours a day. Fun times. Me too, Stefan. I was expecting it as well. Definitely. Yeah, because I don't have a lot of time to stream these days, I'm gonna do more stuff for YouTube. Been playing the game much off stream? No, this is my first time playing the game in literally 3 years. I didn't even practice once before this. Yeah, I just wanted to go straight in, do a Ross. With a picture of me with glowing red eyes. Loads of different videos on there. It's not just CTO on there, but more recently I have just random games, to be honest. I don't even remember what I last uploaded on there. Oh, it would have been my CNK GBA videos that I was doing recently, like my time trials. I was planning on doing another speedrun of that, but again, I ran out of free time to do it. To do speedruns of that and beat my own world record. I still have. Pretty sure that's now like at least 2 years old, I think. Maybe 3. That I've had that world record for. The guy who I beat said in one of my videos that he was probably going to come back and beat it at some point, but 3 years have passed and that hasn't happened, so... Haha, Kira, thank you for gifting a sub to Nightbot. He needs it, bless him. Facecam Ross streams were peak? Yeah. They were good, to be fair. Especially with the shoe on the head. That was a classic CTR Ross moment. It's funny because I was handicapping myself so much in these online races when I was doing that stream. I remember we were spinning a wheel and everything. 294 gift subs does not make the smartest financial decision. I mean, to be fair, he is paying me. So technically, it's a very smart financial decision on his behalf towards me. So put it this way. If he keeps giving me money, I then invest that money into stocks, which is actually what I have been doing recently. Most of you probably don't care, but I'm going to say it anyway. Yeah, I've been investing my money in stocks from my full-time job, and I plan on retiring early from doing that. And the quicker Kira gives me more money, the quicker I can retire and then become a full-time streamer. There you are. That is actually what I'd do, by the way. If I was to retire early and it all works out for me, I absolutely will just be a full-time streamer because I won't have to worry about money anymore. That was the main issue with doing my full-time streaming, is that I just didn't earn anything. It was very, very little. Which was fine when I was living at my mum's house because I'd only have to pay her like a tiny amount. Else. But yeah, it's basically why I had to give it up. Hey, he's here! The Dark Souls streamer himself. We love Mr. Dark Souls streamer. I still remember, Akuma, your uh-oh wrong way impression. It was so good. It was so perfect. $51 months subbed. I know, Akuma has just been absolutely insane, man. He's been giving subs still all this time, waiting for my return. Still awaiting royalties? They're coming, man. They're coming. I'll make you the king. How about that? Then you become an actual royalty. Your voice acting is unmatched. I actually agree with that. Like, no lie. Kind of blew me away when you did it for the first time. I was like, God damn, this man's talented. Why am I even grabbing these boxes? I've realized now that I literally don't need to grab boxes in this game. Relics are so easy. can get a platinum without a box. As long as you can keep the blue fire. But the boxes are just so tempting to grab, that's my issue. I'm actually like addicted to just going out of my way to collect them. The same in any game. You see flowers on the floor in whatever game, you go and harvest them, even though you know that you will never use them in your playthrough at all, and they'll take up inventory space, you'll still go and grab them because they're there, and because they're shiny. I knew that was going to happen. I actually should probably get some boxes if I've lost my fire. Uh-oh, wrong way. Disaster, what on earth are you doing? You don't want to be mod anymore? That's fine by me. Back when we had our list more, I know. Akuma, I actually found him like months later. Just in a random match of Apex Legends. On another team, we were actually fighting each other. We actually fought each other in the match. Never accidentally banned anyone like I did. Didn't he play Watson? Yeah, his whole game, he changed his gamer tag to being like Watson. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Just stay back.
Oh, he was such a nice guy. I love that guy. Funny is he reminded me of another friend I had on Xbox a few years prior from Call of Duty days. Another Brummy, actually, which is why he reminded me of him, but they were both extremely nice people too. Not saying that Brummies aren't normally very nice, but you know what I mean. I think that R is actually impossible to get right unless you don't have fire. Could be wrong with that. I'm pretty sure with blue fire it's like impossible to get. Which means that if I'm being risky I should only go for it on lap 3, but that's way too much of a risk. Let's lose our fire and jump. I jumped over it? Are you joking? I cannot believe that.
The Minecraft message. Oh my god. I don't even care about this race anymore, or this speedrun. I can't even drive because I've got the red potion effect still on me. It's so annoying. I was too busy reading the cracked Minecraft message. Oh, for God's sake. Who's got all this wumper then? Who's been allowed this wumper? I'm not even going to get the R, by the way. This is not going to happen. Oh, I got it. Thank God for that. I would have had to reset the whole race, which is about a 3-minute time loss. So many iconic quotes, yeah. Bring back the old CTR, Ross. Oh, what was his name? Peppo? Peppo, I think. P-E-P-O, yeah. The guy who was cheating the whole time. To be fair, he was number 1 on PS4, but he was cheating. The guy had... His brother was playing half the time, and he was playing as well, so it was a shared account, for one. Also, he'd be playing with all of his viewers that would stop at the end to let him win because he wasn't very good. We went in there and watched him. I think I raided him with everyone at one point. And yet, he was like playing Papu's Pyramid or something. He was in like 5th place. And then all of a sudden as he crossed the line, he was in 1st because everyone was just stacked on the finish line waiting for him. I was like, are you joking? It must have been so boring. Don't get me wrong, I was getting bored at times, like playing just online races and dominating people, but not actually being skillful enough to do it and having to have your own, you know, friends there to sandbag for you it's just a bit ridiculous. Each to their own though. If you want to share accounts and win, that's all up to you, I suppose. The only reason I didn't win the first season was because of Jess. I blame Jess entirely. She made me come down to Cornwall to see her, and I had to get Luke to play for me for like... I went for like a week. I managed to play a little bit while I was down here, but... I got Luke to play, but he was only able to play for like 2 days out of the 7, so I lost my lead by a significant margin, and I couldn't catch up in time by the time it got to the end of the season. I won the second one though, so that's all that matters, right? And I was the first person to hit 10,000 trophies. I still have that screenshot on my phone, which is really sad, but I do. And I hit 10,000 trophies. I was saying this earlier, Akuma, I would have got partnered on Twitch if the game didn't die for like another 2 weeks. As soon as the game died, that was it. I was so close to getting it too. I needed like 4 more average concurrent viewers. I think I had like 71 at the time as my average, and I needed 75. How the turns have tabled. Would have been cool to have that little check mark next to my name. And actually get paid more money. That was the main thing, is that you actually get paid more of the money from ads and subs and things for being partnered.
I probably would have done, Stefan. Ultra Riku, welcome back. I remember your name, but not like a crazy amount. You guys are such trolls. Should have been a hot tub streamer? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Get my cheeks out. My cheeks are already out, mate. On my face. Got 2 of them, right here. Not that you can see, but they're there. Hot tub streamer with a shoe on the head? Yes. That is a niche that no one will ever beat me to. I could do that in 20 years' time and it would still be a new trend. Hi William, you're new to the channel? Congrats, you missed the hype. You're here when CTR was not cool anymore. Hope you enjoy your stay, man. We won't talk about that. I forgot to do the trick. Getting platinum now is going to be pretty much impossible on this track. It's going to be our first gold, boys. We're washed up. We're not platinum medal or platinum relic guy anymore. The reason I messed up is because you meant to turn around at the start on this track if you want platinum. Although I don't need platinum, I only need gold for 101% anyway, so if anything it's a waste of time turning around. But for my first run, I would have kind of liked to have had platinum on every track. I mean, it's actually not impossible to get the platinum, but I'm pretty sure you need like all the boxes if you're going to do it without turning around at the start. I actually lost blue fire on this track. Like, how is that even possible? I feel like you have so many reserves on this track. Wow, I actually didn't hit the wall there. I was fully expecting to, but I went for it anyway. Oh my god, I still got platinum. Wow, I'm so good at this game. Yeah, that first Grand Prix when everybody was playing the green, was it Amy or was it another one? I can't remember their names, but there was the green one with the green hair. Every single person and their nan was playing that character. Especially their nans. And then there was just me with Bignor. And there was Piers with Pinstripe. And I don't remember anyone else's main characters, I'll be honest. Isabella, because she looks lovely. Do nans actually mean that when they say that you look lovely? Because I get a feeling that they're just saying that to be nice when they actually think you look hideous. They got nothing better to say, so they just say that. Right, this has been a terrible start. Right, I think that's it for those. Yeah. I think this is the last one. I'm completely missed. Oh, that was pretty techy. PC port would have done big things. Absolutely, it would have done. Imagine all the mods. Imagine all of the mods that they would have released. Yeah, Akuma, the good loading times right now are, it's just amazing. First time playing on the new gen console and it's just, oh, it feels so good. Just loads instantly. Okay, we're done. We're done. All 4 hubs are done. This is it. Stretch. And by the final stretch, I mean we've still got a decent amount to go. I probably should have gone the other way through the original hub, but whatever. All we've got left is Turbo Track, Slide Coliseum, and the Gem Cups, and then obviously the Oxide race as well. We've still got quite a lot of races to go because the Gem Cups take a while, but we're in the home stretch. You know what, I'll do the Gem Cups first before Slide and Turbo. What was that? Anyone just hear that? He just went BAM! As I opened the door. That was weird. Just a random doot from a trumpet for no reason. PS2 style load times? Yeah, exactly. This game's actually good now on new gen. I just know that there's the issue with online races where if you have skipped the cutscene on, the race never starts if you're against people on old gen. Which is the most dumb bug ever, but it's because of the load time difference. Which would never get fixed. But yeah, my plan for this game is to run this a bunch of times, maybe do some any percents because the load screens are actually good. This was more of just a test than anything to see if I can speedrun it. So I probably will. Any percent, and then I will definitely be going through all my time trials at some point. I'm trying to beat every single one of them. So we've got a lot of YouTube content coming up. I'll stream as much of it as I can as well. Maybe not the time trials. I'll probably stream all the speedruns, obviously. Yeah, Ultra Riku, that was a bug for so long. Like the amount of trophies I lost online going for, you know, the #1 on the leaderboards. Because of that bug where you just randomly be moved to 8th place. Really annoying, actually. Luckily though, it wasn't like a bug that was only happening to me. So, you know, everyone that was grinding would also be getting that bug as well. I just can't believe that they gave people's carts collision and then didn't create a mode where you could turn the collisions off and make everyone ghosted. That is really bad for people not wanting to play items. I suppose it wasn't a priority, was it? And they were probably being rushed by Activision to get onto making Call of Duty, so it's unfortunate, because Call of Duty turned out to be an absolute disaster every single year from about 6-7 years ago. Other than maybe Warzone. Warzone you could see as a success. But everything else I'd say no, it's a disaster. That fireball really does scare me on the inside there. Why I always run into the wall and lose my fire. You can play COD as Nicki Minaj. I don't get the reference. Is that actually a thing, or is it not? You can teabag Nicki Minaj as Lionel Messi. It's a thing? Wow. Consider me speechless. What has that game become? Yeah, it took me about 3 hours, I think, to lose my rust. I'm definitely getting back to where I was at. Still don't have the confidence yet to chuck it in like really close to the walls, but over the course of a couple weeks of just playing a little bit here and there, I'll definitely be able to get that back. I have no idea what you mean, Ray. You know that you have these thoughts as a kid, at least I did. And I was thinking, what's the first thing that will come out that I will not understand and feel like I'm old? And I never knew what that was going to be until TikTok. And then as soon as TikTok came out, I realized that was the moment where I am old, I don't understand, I am a boomer. Technology is getting away from me now, ever since TikTok was released, because I don't get why people like it. Okay, that was shaping up to be an incredible Papoose, and then I just did that and drifted the wrong way. And lost my fire because of it. Yeah, what a surprise. I'm going downhill, so I'm not even gonna... Oh, I did get it off. Okay, cool. The generational gap keeps getting smaller and smaller, you think? So yeah, for Kira, for me, Instagram and Snapchat, I get it. It's not for me. I don't have them, but I do get it. Whereas TikTok, I just don't get. Saying that though, it's very similar to YouTube Shorts, and I do watch a lot of YouTube Shorts. So technically, I get it, but do I have Snap, but it's private? Shh. They're not meant to know, Akuma. That was just between me, you, and Lismore. Now that is a good question, Ricky. Are you too old, or is the world too new? Probably a bit of both. If we're being honest, probably a bit of both.
Just stay back there. I'll be trailed, pal.
Oh yes. The difference between when I started playing on this track and now playing right now is night and day. I'm getting the skills back, boys. Now just to learn pulse width. Imagine lapping AI on this track. This track is so short. Without any glitches as well, I've just lapped them by a long way. 1:15.44 is insane. GSC, I forgot about that. That was, yeah, that was the clan from PS4, wasn't it? That's probably the best I've driven all stream. I'm pretty happy with that. A 1:15, not on time trial, is very, very nice. And it was a 1:15 mid as well. It was... I don't know if it was swimming, but it probably was, right? It was Granny something club for definite. I can't think of anything else it would be. I think it is swimming. Can't imagine it being like shaving, which is the other thing coming to my head. Although that would be hilarious. Just picturing like 5 grannies in a row shaving their mustaches. Submissive. Jesus Christ. Disaster, was that a dig at me? Technically, everyone thinks mine's a clan tag, which is even more funny. still get bonus Wumper on weekends? I'm pretty sure you do, yeah. Which means that I've missed the day, because it's Monday today. But I never have weekends off at work, so good luck me playing this game. I didn't go for Big Boy. I tried every other time, and it didn't work every other time, so I'm not doing it this time. We'll get it someday. You could never go back to working weekends? I mean, it's not that bad. I don't have kids, so I don't need my weekends free. But I mean, I'm only 24, so I've got a long time ahead of me, and I'll probably change my tune on that within a year. I'll probably never want to work weekends ever again by the time I'm 25. Here we go. Something's just clicked. Like, I don't get it. I was doing really badly earlier. And now something's just gone and I'm back to full power. I don't know what's happened, but I'm not going to complain because I'm driving pretty well right now. Take it. Everyone's here, Luke. Absolutely everyone. You work through the whole week and weekend? Damn, mad lad. Couldn't do that. I need a day off every now and again.
Just stay back there.
Working full time's enough for me. 39 hours kills me every week. Because that's not including my break, unfortunately, so I'm actually there for like 44 hours a week, but it is what it is. Some days I work 9 till 7:15. That's like my longest shift that I can do. Kind of bad. Kind of rare that I get that shift, but it's like once every 2 weeks or so I will have 9 till 7:15 at the moment. I'm gonna go the long way around for old time's sake. Well, that was exciting. That potion made me not do another drift, so I'm probably gonna lose fire because I didn't do the double bounce. Yep, there you go. Kira, that lasted so long. Like, how long was that campaign for? It was like ages. And hello, Wrath. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. And for anyone that hasn't been here for the entire stream, we are doing a 101% de-rust run. Basically a speed run, but not quite because I'm slow. And we've been going for about, I did have to reset the stream, but it's been about 3 hours and 22 minutes. We are on the Gem Cups. We've only got Sly Coliseum and Turbo Track after the Gem Cups, and obviously the final Oxide race. My fastest ever time on old generation consoles was 5.5 hours roughly for an adventure mode 101%. And we're going to beat that by an absolute mile, probably about an hour and a half-ish, maybe slightly less. But that's literally, I've driven worse in this run than I did in that, and it's just because of the load time difference. But the load time difference is probably around like an hour and a half, if not more, which is insane. The first time I didn't get a weapon that could go through the shortcut. That's actually insane. I'm 10 for 11 on that shortcut in this run. Technically, I'm actually more than that. Oh no, it is 10 for 11 because I had to reset the track once, and I still managed to get it 3 times. Yeah. Yeah, Luke took part in a competition, for anyone that didn't know. It was like he was at an arcade club, and it was the best dressed person. Luke went as Crash with a Aku Aku mask, and he got us all to vote on this Facebook post for who was the best, and we all voted for it, and we got him to win a Switch because of it. Because we used this community to sort of rig it. I mean, to be fair, he was getting a lot of votes anyway, but our votes tied him over to win. Which was kind of cheating, but I mean, the other people were doing it too. They were getting all their friends to vote for them, so hey, the game's the game, as we say. The game is the game. You already have a Switch? Yeah, exactly. That was even more funny. The fact that you already had one, and we still won you another Switch. Oh, I crashed into the wall. Too busy looking at chat, man. Oh dear, didn't see that till last second. Oh, it was disaster. That shortcut was complete luck. When the game first came out, it was the only track I didn't beat the Oxide time on. I left it until the end because it was bugged. I went and did all the other ones, whereas a lot of people sort of just brute forced it and bashed their head against the wall till they beat it. Really, I was trying to take the shortcut the whole time. I should have just gone around the shortcut, because in the end, I think I ended up doing the shortcut twice and then just going around on the last lap to beat him, but you didn't actually need to do that.
Look who finally showed up.
mean, I beat the dev time on Sewer Speedway without taking that shortcut once. Again, that video's on YouTube when I did that. That was a really, really fun challenge to do. Grinding all the dev times without doing the shortcuts was so much fun. This is Luke's favourite track again. We're back on it. As I was saying, one of the best racing game tracks of all time right here. The skill difference between a good player and a bad player would be absolutely shown on this track. $1:15.94, really good time. I'll take that. Remember that Reddit post from that guy that said that I was horrible and I had a massive ego and all this stuff? But really I was just horrible to him because he was being horrible to me. Or I made a joke or something. I can't remember the exact joke. I think what it was he was asking for like tips or something, and I just said just drive fast or get good or something. And he didn't like that. Like, he wanted a genuine answer to, you know, how to get good at the game or how to do well at something, and I just said, just get good. And then he made a whole Reddit post basically slandering me, saying I'm this horrible person. Those were the best days. People still play this game? No, of course not, Zombie. What made you think that? Also, thank you for the Prime stuff. Appreciate that, mate. Now, literally all of my mods have been here other than Thick. Now, what does that tell you? I think we should unmod him. All those in favour, say aye. Is the last one here? That means he gets fired. He's too busy playing Rust or something, probably. Or Daisy. That's all he ever plays these days. If he even plays anymore, probably doesn't, but he used to. Like last week. Playing Factorio? That game's so old, isn't it? Has Maggie been in? Yeah, she has. She was in quite some time before you came in. You must have like just missed her or something. Maybe like half an hour, 20 minutes, something like that, maximum. Before you were here. I do appreciate all the subs that you've given today, guys. That's amazing. What a terrible time that was. Disaster. Post it in the Discord. I want to see that later. Obviously I can't see it now while I'm running, but just post it in the Discord. Three out of the 5 done. Oh, I knew I'd U-turn too much there. That was almost perfect. Such a fine margin in that shortcut to get it just right. Nice, Kira. Yeah, the weather's been terrible this weekend. Compared to what we have been having, especially down here in Cornwall, it's we've had some decent weather recently, but this past weekend has been awful. God, what a joke. Who is this guy? You wouldn't think he was a professional, would you? It's funny, Stefan, because earlier on in the summer, for us down in Cornwall, we had almost 2 months of no rain. We had like an insane drought down here. Farmers were furious. No, we had the terrible weather after that, and then it hit September, and then we got the good weather again up till this weekend, where we've had some pretty bad rain. I don't even remember what it was like in 2021. I can't remember what I had for tea last night. Farmers are always upset, that is a fact. I mean, I don't really blame them, Stefan. Farmers do so bad that they need government subsidies all the time to keep them alive. Especially like dairy farmers. They have it the worst. Because milk is so cheap. I wouldn't like that. It's like owning your own business but being on benefits at the same time. Like that must be horrible. Forgot Russ lives on a farm. Oh god, don't bring that back. Technically, I more than likely live on a farm now compared to what I did before. Before it was not even close to being on a farm, but now it actually kind of makes sense in a way. Mate, tea's ready.
Look who finally showed up.
What a meme that was. My mum became memed. It was pretty funny. She got a bit embarrassed when she realised what had happened, but I think she owned it pretty well. She knew that it was haha funny, not a haha we're laughing at you sort of thing. CTR mum cameos were kind of insane. Yeah, they wouldn't happen anymore because I don't live there and I live about 7 hours away, but yeah. We're killing this speedrun now, boys. We're cooking, as the cool kids say these days. Let him cook. They didn't even finish lap 1, apart from that guy. Oh, I used to love the Jackbox streams. This whole YouTube video is just going to be me on a massive nostalgia trip. Talking about the old streams, playing the old game, you know. It's going to be great to watch back when I'm older. All of my videos that I made. That's the thing I like more about YouTube, is the fact that you can go back and watch everything that you post. Whereas with Twitch, if you want to watch your old stuff, you can literally only see like the last month and then it all gets deleted. It's kind of bad, really. Yeah, Among Us was a good time, Kira. Uh-oh, vibration's gone on my controller, boys. Better finish the speedrun fast before my controller dies. That's bad. My controller doesn't even survive a full 101% speedrun because it was max battery before the stream. There we go, batteries are low, it's come up on the screen. And I've crashed, that's not gonna help me. I will say though, my hands are slightly dying. It's pretty bad. Because I'm not used to playing this game anymore. I forgot how much it tears into your hands as you play for a long amount of time. So if I do play tomorrow on stream, it will probably just be an any percent run. Maybe a couple of any percent runs, maximum. I do 2. Depending on how my hands feel after the first one. But we'll see. We'll see if I can or not. I might not be able to. It depends if Jess is off or not. I can't actually remember. She might have the day off. If she is off, then I'll just do some like time trial videos maybe for YouTube. We shall see. Like I said, I want to go through all my time trials and beat every single one of them. That's one of my goals. Put Big Norm back on the map, you know. Get rid of all my stupid Pura times that no one cares about. .250 is a really nice time. Just got a B in Foundation English. I don't know how that's possible. Does anyone actually know how that's possible? I mean, I was told that if you did Foundation, the highest mark you could get was a C. And yet she got a B. Like,
She's just hacking real life. Fair enough, Disaster. Yeah, we didn't have numbers back then. Shakespearean wordplay, yeah. Must have done.
Finally showed up.
I'm focusing up now, chat. We gotta do this. Gotta go fast.
Betrayal!
15:44. That's the exact same time that I got in that other run on Ruse. Twice in one speedrun getting a 1:15:44 on Ruse. That's kind of insane. Oh, I went for the big cut. I was literally pixels away from it. I didn't even get the boost pad. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, I failed it again. I wanted to go for the new shortcut. Pretty cool, that shortcut. Pappies. By new, I mean like over a year old. It just skips out the pyramid that you jump onto, Stefan, by jumping up the wall. Saves like 0.2 of a second or something every lap. So like 0.6 of a second by the end. Maybe slightly more if you get it optimized. I don't actually know. I'm just guessing how much it saves, but it seems to only save a little bit.
Just stay back.
Stefan, you should see the Mega Mix Mania shortcut that people have found. It's what I would consider to be an ultra shortcut. Completely game breaking. It's unreal how dumb it is. But it got found since I last played, I don't know how long ago.
Again, quite a while ago, I'd imagine. I don't think anything's been found recently. But it was news to me when I watched a video of someone doing it the other day. I really love this track. Of all the tracks to mess up on, you would think it would be this one, and I just haven't been. This has been the track that I've driven the best on out of all the tracks in the game. Smashing it. Maybe you can finally get a 202 on Megamix. Akuma, make that a 1 minute 30, and then you're probably about right. Like, that's how much time this new shortcut saves on Megamix. Like, cuts like 30 seconds off. 10 seconds a lap or something. Might even be more. It's hard to tell because you do turn around and go backwards. Kind of hard to judge without doing it yourself. That was terrible. You'll take the 202? Okay, yeah, fair. I remember you were grinding for that for ages, like towards the end of the time you were playing this game. Because it was me, you, and Lismore that were grinding. Grinding against you two. And then, yeah, towards the end of the game, you were definitely spent a lot of time on Megamix. Because the thing is, I wanted to challenge Lismore to a bunch of other tracks. But every time I mentioned anything, he was like, no, Polar Pass, now. It's just all the time. That's all he'd ever play. He didn't care about any other track. It was just Polar Pass. And I was like, okay, fine. We'll do it again. We'll do Polar again for like a full week we were doing Polar. He just wouldn't stop. It's kind of funny. Oh, the TNT in the water? Haha, funny. Yes, we all remember that. What's funny is I actually watched a world record speedrun of that game, and the thing that I wanted to pull off was exactly what they do. They use that TNT to go when the water's up, which is exactly what I was trying to do. So you guys making that meme. Although that is probably one of the most legendary clips of the game. I can't deny it was very funny to watch back, because it does look like I'm actually just an idiot. Took me 3... No, I did say that before. It's probably more like 4 years though, let's be honest. We even have the clip. Yo, give me a boost pad, please. Thank you. Wow, I'm absolutely washed on this track. nice. At some point you're going to definitely watch through some of the top clips. I've done it before. They're quite cool. It's quite cool to look back. Some of them very old, actually. That has to be like the top clip now, right? Debated? Surely. If it's not, it must be in like the top 5. That's been shared around so many times, I can't imagine it not being. That's the thing, Kira, that I realized, is that when I was a full-time streamer, I was trying to do my best to play at my absolute best and be the best that I could be. When really, the best thing to do is to mess up a bunch of times. Because it's more funny for people watching. It's more entertaining. Being someone that's really good all the time is honestly quite boring to watch. At least I find it that way. If I'm watching someone else and they're really, really good and they never make a mistake, it can be boring. Because the funniest moments come from the mess-ups, and you've just got to own that and be okay with messing up. Because if anything, it's actually better for you as a content creator if you do that. I was going to say, it's been a while since my stream started crackling and breaking, but there we are. Here we go, this is it boys, this is the end of the run. One more to go. We've done everything other than beat Oxide. And this will be it for 101%. I'm getting kind of hungry now, I'll be honest. It's almost 2 o'clock and I haven't had any lunch. The things we do for speedruns, eh? Yeah, here he goes. What's the timer on for the stream? Wow. Not even 4 hours. And my best before was 5.5. I like how he sets off really fast and then just goes really slow. Because he's on easy difficulty. I mean, even on hard, he's easy, isn't he? So if I do this first time, which I definitely should be able to, then this will be a sub 4 hour run. Which is really quite good, actually. It's a lot less time than I expected. I expected to be here for like 5 hours for my first run. Cutting a whole hour off with terrible driving, might I add, especially at the start. That's pretty good. Yeah, I knew I got too close to the right hand side, tried to correct and go to the left, and I went too far to the left. I didn't think I hit that wall, but sure. If you don't do this first time, I'll be disappointed. Well, considering he just hit himself with his own item, I think I'll be okay. I choose to forget Disaster, I'll be honest. That was drama for no reason, was what that was. That whole saga was just annoying. Oh, that's me not being familiar with the mechanics enough. I was not expecting my inputs there to push me towards the wall like that. Well, I've still got it, boys. I can still beat easy AI. In CTR, let's go! End of the speed run. Pretty much exactly 4 hours. I think we're just over 4 hours. I'll have to check the with the time when I actually time it properly and have it on the screen for the YouTube stream or YouTube video. But I'm pretty sure that's pretty much like exactly 4 hours, maybe slightly over. Yeah, GG's. The thing is, I haven't saved the game once, so I don't actually know if I am like that. Let's skip this. Skip the cutscene, no one cares. I'll have to go find what I've missed. Pretty sure it is. Go to the save point. Can't remember actually having to save the game before. Oh Jesus, we got an Uka Uka. This is a load save screen. Yep, there we go, that's the one. It says current on it, 101%. There you are. All done. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I'm going to go and have some lunch. And I will potentially see you tomorrow. If not, there'll be a YouTube video up instead. There'll be a YouTube video up tonight as well for this. So yeah, thank you. Take it easy.